When I'm healing with Tiger, again, you want to pay attention to that leash tension. So you can see how the leash between my hand and him is looping down towards the ground first. And then I create a grip. So I'm going to hang on to the leash right here where he's on my left hand side. And the leash has a little bit of slack. And now I'm not going to let go of this grip right here. And with the rest, with the excess, you can just loop in the other hand or do whatever you want with. But this way, if he's too far in front of me like he kind of is right now, see how the leash is getting tight? This is where I would give him a bop and get him back into position so that he's staying parallel with my knees, so to speak. So I say, Tiger, heel. So when I heel with him, when I say heel, and I have to give him a correctional bop, I don't stop and say, Tiger, heel. As I'm moving, I give him the bop and say, Tiger, heel. Notice how the bop isn't a really nice, soft little bop. I give him that momentum and let it go again and let it be loose. Tiger, heel. So I want him to be tucked behind my left knee, and I want him to never go out farther than my left kneecap. So notice where he is right now. He's a little too far in front of me. Tiger, heel. So I give him that bop and see how he comes back into position with me. Tiger, sit. Good boy. Tiger, heel. Every time I stop, I want him to sit. So that really builds some good safety manners with him. Sit. Good boy, Tiger. And a lot of times when I stop, I want him to still look up at me. So I lift his chin and say, good boy, just to kind of build that confidence in him. So again, another little trick that you can do is loop the leash behind your back. Hang on to that firm grip with the other hand. And now my knee is going to act as that natural healing mechanism with him, where my leg will actually give him the correction instead of my arm. So if he keeps pulling on you, loop the leash behind you and get it to be so that your body works more of that, is that stop where you can say, Tiger, sit, and just push back on your leg. And he's going to feel that from the training color. So he does really good with healing. The trick is to enforce it when you need to. And if you don't want him to be healing perfectly with you, you want him to just kind of sniff around or whatever, you can hang on to the end of the leash. But as soon as you say, Tiger, heel, he should come into position with you and be healing with you. And then you can say, okay, when you don't really care what he's doing, and release him from that healed position. But Tiger, he wants to make you happy. So it's just important to show him what healing is with you and keep him in line with you. Good boy.